texted, "Love the hustle." The same minute, my partner rolled a suitcase to the door and said, "I don't know where I fit in your calendar anymore." That was the day I realized my to-do list was winning and my life was losing. I'm Emily, and if your screen time and Slack pings are running your day, I get it. So many of us wake up already behind, juggling the grind and trying to grow. Here's the simple, brutal lesson that saved my career and my relationship. You don't need more time, you need fewer priorities. I work in product marketing at a fast-growing tech company, hybrid schedule, meetings stacked like Tetris, dopamine hits from dings and hearts. On paper, I was crushing it. 6 a.m. coffee, inbox at 0 by 10, doc after doc. But I was busy, not effective. There's a difference. The warning signs were there. Cold coffee cups lined my sink like trophies to exhaustion. My shoulders ached from hunching over a laptop on a bar stool because the kitchen table became my office. I forgot to text my sister back about my nephew's recital. I skipped workouts because I'll make up for it Saturday. Then Saturday had a backlog's worth of guilt. I was the person who answered emails at red lights, telling myself that was high performance. What a lie. The breaking point was a Thursday. Back-to-back Zooms, and all hands where we celebrated velocity. A client fire drill. My partner had planned a simple dinner, steak, candles, nothing fancy, but it smelled like someone still believed we mattered. I told myself I'd log off at 7. At 7:15, one more thing. At 8:05, quick call? At 8:40, I walked out to a cold plate and a quiet living room. The suitcase looked louder than any Slack notification I'd had all day. I chased numbers so hard, I lost the person keeping me human. I slept maybe 2 hours. At 4 a.m., I sat in the blue glow of my laptop and made a list of everything I needed to fix. It was ridiculous. Redesign entire work approach right next to order paper towels. The chaos made me laugh, then cry. I didn't need better pen colors. I needed a different question. Not, how do I fit more in, but what actually matters? That morning, I made a rule I still live by. 3 priorities, not 30. My turning point started with a napkin and a 2x2. Urgent versus important. I drew it because my brain needed a gatekeeper. If it was important and not urgent, deep work, strategy, health, relationships, it was the stuff that actually moved my life forward. The stuff I'd been sacrificing for a constant stream of ASAP. So I tried something new. I chose 3 most important tasks every day. Not everything, not 12, 3. And I did them before noon, eyes on the real prize. If a task didn't make the top 3, it didn't get my peak energy. That first day, my 3 were 1. Prepare a clear narrative for a launch deck. 2. 30-minute walk with my partner phone-free. 3. Schedule a check-in with my sister. When I finished the deck at 11:15, it felt like oxygen. I wasn't drowning anymore. I was steering. That's tip 1, the rule of 3. Pick 3 non-negotiables that align with your real goals and do them before the day hijacks you. Keep it simple. 1 move for work that actually matters, 1 for your health, 1 for your relationships or personal growth. If that sounds too small, good. Constraints make you creative. Boundaries birth focus. Tip 2 showed up when my calendar still looked like a game of whack-a-mole. I started timeboxing my day with buffer. Not just meetings. I made appointments with my priorities. 90 minutes for the launch narrative. 30 minutes for lunch away from screens. A 45-minute focus sprint on customer insights. Then I built in 10-minute buffers between blocks for water, a stretch, a breath. White space is not a luxury. It's how you make decisions instead of reacting. I turned on focus mode on my phone during those blocks. Laptop notifications off, Slack status. Heads down, back at 11:30. The first week felt weird. The second felt like a superpower. People learned to respect my deep work time because I respected it first. Tip 3 was the scariest. Let no be my default without being a jerk. Hustle culture trains us to say yes to prove we're a team player. But saying yes to everything is saying no to excellence. I practiced a simple script. Thanks for thinking of me. I don't have the bandwidth to own this right now. If it can wait 2 weeks, I can take a look. Or here's someone better suited. That sentence saved me hours and earned me respect. Because when I did say yes, I delivered. Boundary setting is not arrogance. It's stewardship of your attention. Tip 4, the DDA review. Delete, delegate, automate. Every Sunday for 30 minutes. I pour coffee, review the past week, and ask 3 ruthless questions. What can I delete because it wasn't necessary? What can I delegate because it's not my edge? What can I automate with a template, rule, or tool? I've automated recurring calendar holds for deep work, templated repeat emails, and delegated tasks that someone else can do 80% as well, freeing me to focus on the 20% only I can do. You don't need a fancy app to do this. A notepad and honesty work wonders. Tip 5 is about energy, not just time. I can't do my top 3 if I'm running on fumes. I stopped booking early meetings after late nights. I guard my first 90 minutes like a hawk. Hydrate, sunlight, 10 push-ups, and a 5-minute review of my priorities. No doom scrolling. If I'm wiped, I compress the day and protect sleep. Burnout doesn't make you a hero. It makes you replaceable. The results? 3 months in, my calendar has fewer boxes, but my life has more meaning. My partner and I have a ritual now. Phone-free dinner on Tuesdays and Fridays. Work didn't implode. I got better at my job. Our launch landed because the strategy had space to breathe. I'm present in meetings because I'm not sprinting all day. I read 10 pages every night. Habit stacking for the win. If you're just starting, Atomic Habits is a great blueprint. Link in the description. Here's what almost nobody tells you. You don't need to outwork everyone. You need to outfocus yourself. I know the pressure. Rent, student loans, ambition that won't let you sleep. But please hear me. Busy is not a badge. It's camouflage. It hides the fact that we're avoiding the hard, important work and the people who make the work worth it. There was this moment a few weeks ago. I was on a walk with my partner, leaves cracking under my sneakers, sky orange with that late afternoon glow. My phone buzzed. I glanced, then turned it face down and said, "It can wait." We both laughed because that was not the old me. The old me worshipped urgency. The new me honors importance. "You're different," they said. "No," I said. "I'm focused." If you forget everything I said, remember this. You don't get more time by moving faster. You get more life by choosing better. And another one for your lock screen. Busy is a trap. Effective is a choice. Quick recap to lock it in. Pick your rule of 3 and do them before noon. Timebox with buffer and protect deep work. With focus mode, say no with a kind script so your yes means something. Run a weekly delete, delegate, automate review. Guard your energy like it's your edge, because it is. This isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. That's the real motivational story. The life lesson we're all learning in 2025. Time management is priority management, and priority management is identity management. Who you want to be shows up in what you choose today. If this hit home, drop your one priority for this week in the comments. I'll read them. Like, subscribe, and share this with the friend who's always saying, "I'm slammed." We're leveling up together. You don't need a new life. You need new limits. Let's focus on what matters and let the rest be noise.